crazy question that we get asked a lot is when are we going? We are going now. We are going now.
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible.
Let's get to stuff. Take one.
It's the Robenheimers again. We the family. Today we're going to do some Q&As and we're going to run you through a couple of basics. So this one is going to be a little bit more One is going to be a little bit more One is going to be a little bit more So this one is going to be a little bit more boring, but it's going to have a little bit more facts for those that have all the questions that we've had so far. So just out of the bat, what is the top question that we've had so far?
Do you have a boat?
Do you have a boat? We get this question a lot. Do we have a boat?
No.
No. No.
No.
We have a house. We're gonna flip it. That's the good one. It's funny how you tell people a story. It's like, I'm gonna sell everything and then I'm gonna buy a boat. And then they ask you, the first question is, do you have a boat? No, I don't have a boat yet. I'm gonna sell my house and then I'm gonna buy a boat.
You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I said over easy!
So that is the answer to that question. I'm gonna sell a house, I'm gonna sell it, and when it is sold, I'm gonna take that cash and hopefully have enough to buy some varnish for an old piece of tin or something.
Is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
Okay, what is probably the second most asked question that we get?
Do you have your skipper's license?
Okay, so we don't have our skipper's license yet. This is a big dream that we have decided out of the bat that we're gonna tackle. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to get our captain's cap. That is part of this edition. So we're gonna take you through the process. We sent some through emails, SMSs, WhatsApps. We did the whole thing. We did it from the south coast to the west coast and also the east coast. And we got a couple of returns, and also there we had the funniest returns. People asking us the weirdest questions. Again, you put in an email or in a WhatsApp or you put it in a SMS, or even you talk to some of the people on the telephone and then you tell them, listen, yeah, I'm in the process of selling my house and getting my family ready to buy a boat.
And travel around the world.
And travel around the world.
I am serious.
What do we need to do that?
And then they ask us, okay, so where do you want to travel? Around the world.
So we want everything to be able to travel around the world.
Alrighty then!
So they ask us then, do you want the day skipper or do you want the open water? So probably the day skipper is not going to get me around the world in the first day. So hopefully some of these guys get this footage and they look at it and they say, okay, maybe we can improve on asking them 2,000,005 questions that's irrelevant to what we want to do. We want our skippers or captain, whatever lingual you want to use, but in the end of the day we want our captaincy and we want the stripes and we want the boat, and then we're going to travel around the world.
The earth is flat. Believe the earth is flat. The earth is flat.
But yeah, back to the facts. We went through from the east coast to the west coast and we came across a company called
Atlantic Yachting.
Boom! What a company!
The only company that didn't have 1,000 questions and just gave us facts and what we needed to do.
Out of the bat. When we said this is what we want to do, this is how we want to do it, how fast can we do it? They said, well done. This is the first step that you needed to take. You had to phone us, and they emailed us a quotation, and even before we really returned the email on an answer, they even re-emailed us a new idea, a faster idea, a better way to continue with our journey. And how it worked out is they cut our cost in half. So we would have spent about 35,000 Rand. If you work that back to dollars, we're talking about 3,400. Let's call it $3,000 to call it quid. And now we're doing this out of pocket, and we're not earning a salary. We're not working. We don't have jobs from here. We are selling everything. We're going to buy a boat. So for us, cutting costs where we can and doing the proper thing where we have to, we do it. So what we are going to do is, the both of us, we're going to do a 5-day course, and it's called the Competent Crew course. So what happens is, for 5 days you're on their yachts, they take you through the ropes, they teach us everything, and they have already gave us an itinerary of what we need and what they give. So in the end of the day, we can continue with this journey without buying a boat yet. So the nice thing about it is, we're going to do this, and we're going to keep you in touch of that. Coming back to the questions. What's another question? When are we going?
Where are we going?
When are we going? That's it. So at this point in time, I'm a little bit tired of, so I'm just going to show you. Sail Atlantic.
Welcome to Atlantic Yachting Sailing School. We'll teach you how to work in the international super yacht industry. We teach on sailing boats, and we teach wind awareness. This is critical when you go and work overseas on a motorboat, because when you're doing docking, you need to know what's going to happen, what the wind does, the way it pushes the boat. And if you understand sailing and the wind awareness, you'll become a fantastic crew member or even a skipper one day on a motorboat. We are based at Kabanossie, a fantastic marina, world class. Our facilities are right here, our boats are right here, as well as restaurants and entertainment right here at Kabanossie. And we literally walk down from our office straight onto the boats. You don't get better. We train on L34s. They are fantastic training yachts, very strong, very seaworthy. They are in excellent conditions. We pride ourselves with them having the latest equipment, radar, chart plotters. We are recognized by the RYA, and they inspect us each year, so they are world standard. We train in Longabon Lagoon, which is the perfect playground. We have tidal streams, we have the best anchorages in South Africa, we have calm waters as well as the rough seas for the more experienced. We have islands to visit, fantastic to teach pilotage, go up and down the rivers, and is the only international exam waters recognized in South Africa. This is the best training ground a professional could ask for.
At Atlantic Yachting, we specialize in training youngsters to become crew members on board super yachts overseas. We train train you from beginners all the way to yacht masters. You can join us for stewardessing as well. We do all the courses which range from radar, diesel engines, powerboat level 2, and then all the sailing modules which are competent crew, day skipper theory, day skipper practical, mileage building, firefighting, first aid, sea survival. So basically when you leave Atlantic Yachting, you are fully qualified with an international qualification which will allow you to go and seek work overseas in the international yachting industry.
The instructors here are just very professional. They cover all the need-to-knows of the sailing industry, especially around the boats. I did my competent crew, my day skippers, and then I went overseas for 3 to 4 months, did a delivery across there to the Caribbean, and ended up coming back and doing my Yachtmaster offshore. They go the extra mile to make sure you understand, and they help assist you when you're struggling, and what they teach you here really helps you when you go into the international industry.
I'm a cruising instructor, RYA and SAS accredited, and a powerboat 2 instructor. We offer our students a nice introduction course called Competent Crew, which basically gets them ready for the industry. If you're looking to charter a boat, you probably look to do your Coastal Yacht Masters, which is a great course to comfortably handle your boat in and out the marina. We offer all the way up to Yachtmaster Ocean, which basically lets you cross oceans. Our boats are in top-notch condition with great facilities. Our boats sleep 5 comfortably with a good galley, nice clean heads, even a good saloon dining area.
Today we're up in Kraal, which is one of the most beautiful beaches in the whole of South Africa. This is where we teach our clients to wakeboard and surf and ski. And as a crew member overseas, you're going to be towing your guests and teaching them how to ski. So this is a vital, important part of our training. As you can see, we have the perfect conditions here. Beautiful, clear crystal waters, white sandy beaches, awesome weather. Doesn't get much better. Having worked in the industry myself for 8 years, I've got fantastic experience that I can share with our clients. I have no regrets with working in the industry, and I absolutely highly recommend it. If you're looking for something to do when you finish school, come and join us. We'll equip you and we'll send you off, and it's an awesome investment. You'll have a fantastic time.
We are recognized by the RYA and SAS. So when you come to us, you get 2 tickets, 1 SAS, 1 RYA, and you can use these anywhere in the world. After training with us at Atlantic Yachting, you'll leave us competent and confident. We are personal, passionate and professional.
Now we're busy. People are coming every day to look at the house, making offers, see what's going on. And then there's a process. It's got to take about, since someone buys the house, it takes 3 months for the transfers to go through. That's when we will have the cash. So it's now September 2019. Happy spring, people, in South Africa. So that will give us basically September, October, November, December, we'll have the cash to buy. So it gives us time to do the competent crew, get our
do skippers,
do the radios, what do you call that radio? And do the SAMSA short range certification. So we've got the SAMSA short range certification, and you've got 5-day competent crew. Boom. How are you going to earn money? We are going to earn money through subscribers and great followers, people that believe in our journey, in our dream, and are willing to pay for our episodes. You don't have to pay for our episodes if you are willing to wait for YouTube or Facebook. But if you want to see them a little bit early and you are willing to pay for it, then you can follow us on Patreon. We will also have Instagram open and other platforms just to broaden our perspective of the interweb, because we are looking at alternative incomes. We are teaching our children not to look in one tunnel vision, but to have a broader perspective on life, and not to focus on one job, but more on a journey and things to do on your journey and tools to assist you to achieve that journey. And we see this platform as one of the tools to use. So thank you again to all our subscribers and viewers and people that's becoming part of We the Family, because the moment you're a Patreon, you're part of the family. And I think that's what matters at the end of the day. The family matters.
Salute, mi familia.
The family.
With the family. It is, are you in?
Definitely.
That was actually funny enough. I was also surprised. The moment I said, do you want to sell everything and buy a boat? She said, I'm in. Ek sit links voor.
Immediately.
And the kids was exactly the same. A little bit emotional because of the friends that they're going to leave behind, but because of YouTube and the YouTube world and the internet and Skype and all these new platforms that you can use in this new day and age, they are not saying goodbye, they are just saying see you on the other side.
How many subscribers do you have?
How many subscribers do we have? We just started out. This is now week 2. Editing week 3, and during that process we are learning how to edit, we are learning how to shoot with a camera, and the camera that we are using is a Samsung J1, and that's the cell phone that we have. So we're upgrading while we're getting subscribers, but our first target is to get to 1,000 subscribers. So like and subscribe. It doesn't cost a cent, but it helps a lot. It really helps a lot. Because how YouTube works is if you have enough subscribers and enough hours, people viewing your stuff on YouTube, then you can be monetized. So what does that mean? It means that when you or anyone else in the world look at YouTube, there is advertisements that run, and the advertisement companies pay YouTube, and YouTube distributes that through the network of all the creators. So again, I can't stress this enough. Every person subscribing and just liking it, or even just leaving a comment, even if it is not the comment that I would like to hear, it's just a comment saying I must improve on my editing skills, or my music, or my sound, or whatever. It helps us because that is an interaction with your community, and the community that grows is a healthy community. So for everyone that is on the subscribes list so far, we've got 160 subscribers in our first 2 weeks, so I'm really excited. This is really exciting, and we hope to see more and more of you guys as we go through this process.
60% of the time, it works every time.